welcome to the Beyond the Box podcast. Today we are coming at you with two local gym owners. So we're excited to get into this episode and share a little bit more of the local CrossFit community here in DeLand with y'all.
So first off, I want to welcome you guys. This is Amanda and this is Brittany. They are the owners and operators of CrossFit DeLand, located on the south side of DeLand. Yes, we want to welcome the south side. So I want to welcome you guys. We just want to get into and talk about how your journey got you to being owners, and I'd like to get into too that two ladies that have full-time jobs plus own a business. How do you manage the time to get everything accomplished? So tell us a little bit about yourselves first.
I guess I'll go first.
And these two are sisters, and so there'll be a lot of eye contact. So you go first, so I go first. So that'll happen.
So yes, I do have a full-time job. I work with special operations people, and we train them on intelligence training. So I'm an operations manager and an FSO there. So that does take a lot of my time. I'm also a coach and an owner of the gym. So I definitely think that balance and work-life balance is hard. Mm-hmm. You know, it's hard to navigate those waters, but I think it's a lot about discipline. I do a lot of research on discipline, a calendar. I have to live by it. I also have a fantastic sister that keeps me doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I guess.
I always hear that this is the lines out everything the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
more of the,
right, that's
a free floater.
Definitely the free floater.
But I am very structured in certain things, you know, but Amanda is very particular, so she definitely keeps this machine going very smoothly. So I just assist her. That's her thing. She's more of the control. I'm more of the whatever. It'll work itself out thing.
It sounds really familiar.
sounds exactly
familiar.
familiar.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
Exactly.
Stacey's totally
Yeah.
Amanda in this relationship.
Amanda, She's like, hey. I'm like, yeah, what are we doing next? Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. But I definitely think that it's really important to find that balance, and like discipline, you know, just making fitness a priority is, I think, how we got to where we were. Sure. And how we make it just work, you know, with everything. Yeah, we're busy. There's days that I'm just exhausted. But if I have a bad day at work, my full-time job work, then, you know, it always works itself out when I get into the
CrossFit
gym.
community just brings
we have
sunshine.
great people, and it totally just changes your day. It's a beautiful stress reliever.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, it definitely, I think that is the main reason I think Amanda would agree. That's why we opened a gym.
There you go.
We wanted to bring that
why.
community. Yeah, it absolutely is our why, community over everything. Mm-hmm. You know, yes, we want to be healthy together. I mean, we're stronger together in groups, absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to create an environment where people could get stronger together and, you know, relieve those stress. And it actually is the best part of their day.
And being the owner, you guys get to direct that train.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get to direct that train where you want it to go.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Lead
just
by
something
example.
about walking through the threshold of a gym and just getting to leave everything else behind.
Right.
Yeah.
So whether it be that or like for me when I'm coaching, it's like I'm gonna work out afterwards. I'm weird and I always like have a different pair of shoes so I can like take off the shoes I coached in and put out on the shoes I'm gonna work out in. And, like have that mental transition. Between those like two hats, I guess. Yeah. But for a lot of people, it's just the threshold, like just walking in here
and just
and
feel
knowing,
the energy.
Yeah, well, and just keeping everything negative outside of those doors. I think that's extremely important.
Sure.
You know how it is. Drama is like a cancer. It
poison.
spreads, and it's important to keep that out and to
all
nip
the
it in the
happiness.
butt. You know, if we don't nip it in the butt when it comes up, it's just
Yeah, you want happiness when you're in a gym. That's just the best hour of your day. You should be
and everybody else's too. You know, they're coming there to see their friends. They maybe had a really terrible day, so for them to come in there, they're just like, I don't want to deal with it. I just want to see my friends. I want to work out. Maybe I want to talk to somebody today. Maybe I'm just that. It's just one of those days that I just don't want to. It's a miracle that I made it here.
What you guys do, you create an environment where everybody feels comfortable doing them, which is so important. So how do you balance you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a business owner, you work full time, and you're still smiling. So
you're stressing her out.
Today she's smiling.
That's what I'm doing.
I mean, I'm Just a lot.
Just a lot?
I feel like we've always been doers. My parents have instilled like strong work ethics in both of us as growing up. So, we danced, so that created a structure too. So it was just always go, go, go. As kids, we would go to school, we would get picked up, we would do our homework in the car, we would dance till 8, 9 o'clock at night and home to repeat it again. So I feel like our whole life, that's just how it's been, so it's just, you do it. There's a job that needs to be done, you just get it done.
Get it done. Your parents also are still involved in the CrossFit community.
Yes. Yep. So they are like more of, they're owners, but they're kind of like the back. They don't really do anything. They let us. My dad, I'm like, hey, Dad, this is broken, or this needs to be fixed. Like, yeah.
But last week though, I saw Dad with his sneakers on, his
Yeah.
CrossFit shoes,
Yeah.
and
He
they were doing
worked
the workout
out.
with everybody.
Yeah. So he was in a bad car accident about a year ago, and so, well, I don't know if you know, he already has 2 fake knees, a fake hip, and 2 fake shoulders. So he's like the bionic man.
Still in there working
I
out.
did fake shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm learning something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to sign up for that
I
program.
can do all kinds of
I
fake
can do all the
things.
things. And so he was in a car accident, and he has a lot of stuff going on with his back. So he hadn't worked out for like a year because the doctors were saying he needed this surgery, then the doctor would say he needed this surgery, and there was a lot of,
He didn't know if
he didn't
was
really
gonna
know what
make
was
it
going to
worse.
happen. So he was afraid to do anything because he's like, I don't want to make it worse.
Right.
There was a lot of talk about losing feeling, like being able to go to the bathroom.
Right.
So he was scared, which, I mean,
Sure.
Understandable.
yeah.
But I saw him last
And he
Saturday.
already
He was
has-
in there throwing down with everybody.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go for this.
Yep.
Let's,
So he started doing therapy at a rehab facility in Daytona Beach, and so they have kind of gone over like what he can and can't do. So I think that's given him a lot more confidence to be able to,
Come back.
Yeah.
know what he can and can't do. And I'm like, who cares? Like,
It goes
does
back
it
to
matter?
It goes back to CrossFit, and we've talked about this in
Scalable
previous.
for everyone.
It's
Yeah.
scalable. Anybody
Yes.
can do
Everyone.
it. So when people say, "I'm scared to go into a CrossFit gym," don't be scared to come into a CrossFit
Yeah.
gym. Anybody.
We got
can do
something
it.
for everyone.
That's what the coaches are there for. To
Yes.
lead you through.
Absolutely.
Like you said, the best hour of your day, as
Yep.
well as making sure that you're safe as you
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I definitely think it's gotten like a bad stigma, but I just try to tell people it's more personal training in a group setting. You're going to meet people you never have before, but you have someone who's going to tell you what to do. If you have a bad shoulder, we're going to fix that for you. If you can't do 150 squats because you just started, well, we're not going to make you do that. We're going to scale that down for you, whatever your ability is, and you will get to, you just have to set a goal. Your goal is just as important as my goal, you know? So as long as you're doing that, we're all getting healthier together. No one cares what anybody else is doing.
Nope.
No.
They really don't.
You don't even have time to think about it.
Right.
I'm typically dying when I'm working out. So if you do
I'm
10
trying to
reps
breathe.
and I'm doing 20 reps, then
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
not going to know.
And the thing
I'm
is-
dying. As
Also,
long as you're dying,
please,
it's fine.
Please do extra reps so we can rest the same amount.
Exactly.
It's supporting each other too. It's,
Right.
Yeah.
it's everybody's on a different journey.
Absolutely.
It's
Everybody wants something different.
Yeah.
Some people want to compete. I don't want to compete. It's just
But
I just want to be healthy
we support
and
the people
be
that
in
want to
there.
compete, and we support the
Absolutely.
people that are coming in to get their, just to be overall, just healthier in their day.
Have fun.
Right.
How long you guys been open now, CrossFit DeLand?
We're actually getting ready to celebrate our 5-year anniversary in February.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay, that's good.
Next month.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's crazy. It's like,
Time
I
flies.
feel like it did fly, but then I was like, there's a lot that's happened in those 5 years too. So, yeah, it's definitely, we're excited.
What's your favorite thing about being a gym owner and being able to like drive that train?
I feel like the people. Like, I have met so many people and come across so many people that I probably never would have, found or been friends with, just because our paths probably wouldn't have crossed otherwise. So, I mean, some of the people that are there, they're like, I consider them family. Our coaches, they're like family to me. It's very personal to me. I not that I get my feelings hurt, but I do get my feelings hurt. Like, when somebody leaves, it's like, why? I care about people.
Right.
I care about
It's what
their
the CrossFit
families.
community
I
should
care
be.
about,
Yep.
who they are as a person, what their jobs are, whatever.
Yeah.
I just,
But
that's a good
one
gym
of the
though.
things
That's
that you're good people because you care. Like, even if they're not your member
Right.
anymore, they're at a different stage in their
Yes.
life. Like, you care about their existence
Right,
and
yeah.
like you want them to do well.
Yeah, and I'm cheering
yeah.
for them on Facebook. You know, I'm
yeah.
like, hey, yeah, you had a
100%.
baby, or you got married, or you bought a new car, or whatever.
Yeah.
But
you know,
that's-
if you're
that's
happy,
what
I'm
I
Like
happy.
that's the
what the
biggest
gym
thing.
should be.
Like people go through phases, and just knowing that you're welcome at any point if you
To
want to
come
come back,
back,
is
yep.
such a huge
Yeah.
thing. I mean,
Absolutely.
Which just shows that you're, what you say you actually mean, not just
Right.
saying it to say it, but you
Yeah.
mean it. Come back whenever
Right,
your
yeah.
life situations change because
Yeah.
I'm missing you.
Right.
And it's not bullshit. I'm
Right.
actually,
I actually
missing
mean what I'm
you.
saying. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually miss you. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So-
definitely, I would say the same. It's definitely the people, like, when people come up to you and are like, thank you so much, like, you've changed my life. And I'm just like, I did?
Oh, yeah.
How did I? Like, and they're like, yeah, you just did. Like, this place has saved my life. Like, I don't know, until you, like, hear those words and you'll hear them.
Yeah.
It really is like, I don't know, it just
keeps you
strengthens
driving
your
forward.
why, I guess.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, we are doing something good here.
I'm
And just like,
designed to do this, and
even
it's
like we
working.
have a bunch of kids, like we have moms that were worked out through their pregnancy and now they have their kids and they're all friends. It's just super cool. It's like all these people have met. It's cool to just sit back and look at the friendships that have been created. And like she said, if we didn't have that place, they probably would have never met.
Yeah.
So it's just very, very
I
cool.
saw you guys like actually taking that moment to take it in when we came over to your
Yeah.
guys' box last weekend, and I looked over and I saw the two of you standing together just looking at
Yeah,
it.
and it was
and
like,
I'm like,
oh my
they
God.
got their why moment.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
is, yeah.
For sure.
And you look at too, we came to see you guys last week, and you guys come to see us this week, and that's
What
just
it's
taking the
about.
community and just
Build it.
kind of building it, kind
Build
of
each other up.
Yeah, kind of showing
Life
the
gives
world
us
this
enough
is what you need to do.
lemons.
Yeah.
Because now we got people that don't know each other. Now they've created new friendships
Yeah.
today. And,
Absolutely.
it's,
Life is hard enough.
right.
We don't need
Support
added
system.
stress. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
support system.
it is a literal proven fact that people are stronger when they're together.
Absolutely.
In a community situation. So I just think it's so important to build those friendships and relationships and bonds, especially with something like this. It's for health and fitness. Like, we're going to live longer
Yes.
by promoting community.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I think it's very fabulous. I'm
Yeah.
very excited that
That's
you
it.
guys
That's it.
are.
Well, we're excited.
Yeah.
We're excited to be able to pair with you guys and be able to work together and
Yeah.
just take it from where it's at now and just blow it up.
Yeah.
Here we are, and let's tell everybody. If
Yeah.
you somebody that's scared to come in the gym, what do you tell them? If somebody's sitting there, they watch the podcast and they go, you know what? What do I do? What's your words of
Like if they feel like, because we've had
encouragement
people
and-
that are like, oh, I feel like I have to go work out here
Before
before
I go
I
here.
come
Yep.
because it's just
Yep.
too intense.
Yep.
I mean, I tell them everything's scalable. And I like to tell people to look at the class. Like if you're ever looking at a class and you're like, there's a lot, everyone's doing the same workout, but there's a lot happening. You know, this person has this much weight on their bar and this one has doing this movement as a modification for this movement. You know, there's a lot happening. And so when they do take a step back and they look, they're like, oh, yeah. Or like, oh, I'm like about her size. Like or
They see
she
themselves.
looks like she's about the same strength as me. And so they do, they
see
relate
themselves.
that
Yeah.
in whoever it might be in class. And I think that's important for them to see too, because, I mean, obviously you watch the CrossFit Games and you're like, oh, what? Who is that? No.
I don't see myself there, but I look
Those
at
are
it like, oh,
superhumans.
Yeah,
Where am I at?
Superhuman.
yeah, there's no way I can do that. And so I think just reinforcing them and showing them that we can modify to whatever their abilities are.
And I'm going to throw in here too. It doesn't matter how old you are.
No.
It doesn't matter how
No.
old you are. We have a member, and I won't throw out the name just in case she wants to come and get me for doing it, but she's 70 years old.
Yeah.
And she's in the middle of class. Her quality of life is so much better
Absolutely.
than 99%
Yeah.
of folks her age or younger.
Yeah.
Get in here and
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
tell a
70,
lot
my
of those
dad
people
with,
too.
5 fake parts?
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's lots of, we can work with everything.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Yeah, and
If they don't want to do an overhead squat because they have bad shoulders or something, well, at 70 years old, you don't need to overhead squat
No.
100 pounds
Yeah.
or plus.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. We can use dumbbells. There literally is a scalable movement for everything.
And if you want a good
Everything.
time
right.
Yeah.
and you want to make some new friends,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
you walk through the doors and you will make new friends.
Yeah.
Especially our community is growing. I mean, there's like thousands of houses going up in
Yes,
DeLand.
everywhere
So
you turn around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apartments.
So, yeah.
Kara just built a
Meeting
new one.
those
She's one of
people.
those houses.
You're one of those people.
one of
One of
those.
those people.
I had to live somewhere. I couldn't afford anything else.
I mean, yeah, you might as well just build a house and pay a mortgage rather than
Yeah.
rent.
Yeah.
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 But it's cool
My
because
mortgage
we
is
have
less than my
so
rent.
many new
I
people
couldn't
coming.
afford a house
Yep.
that was
And I feel like
already
gym
built.
memberships
No,
are the perfect way
it's
to
crazy.
do it.
That's it.
It's
Absolutely. It's a
crazy.
perfect way to make friends. It's,
Absolutely.
this is what you do. So
Yeah.
I'm going to end this with, if you are interested in CrossFit, come talk to these ladies.
Yeah.
Come talk to us. Every gym has its own vibe.
Yeah.
Come
We're all
find
here
a
to
place
support.
that just feels good to you, and we all hang out together. So
Yes. Yeah.
if you go to DeLand, you're going to come see us here every
Yeah.
once in a while. If you come here, you're going to go see them every once in a while. So-
Sure.
And we have some exciting things coming.
Yes, let's go ahead and throw it out there. It's not ended here. Exciting things coming. For beginning of April,
Yes.
gonna have
April
it.
1st.
April 1st.
Yes.
Not
That's
April
not
Fool's.
a
Not
joke.
April
Yeah.
Fools. It's
It's not a joke.
not a joke. In-house competition with
Yes.
CrossFit DeLand and CrossFit Berserk. So we all have a community, and we're building a bigger community. And
100%.
you'll see a whole lot about that come up real soon.
Yeah, but
Some
I mean,
twists.
there's resources for moving. If CrossFit isn't your jam, we have other podcasts on the Rec Club, on
Nutrition.
the biking community, on just the nutrition side of wellness. So, I mean, we got a lot going
got a
on.
lot
There's
going
there's
on.
a lot of ways to find community in DeLand. That's
Yeah.
one of the really cool things
Absolutely.
about our town
Yeah.
is.
Just kidding. It's right here.
That's why
Let's go
everybody's
big-
coming here.
Yep, you
Building
can,
those
That's to quit
houses.
being so cool.
and building all those houses.
Yep. So we'll drop the links to how you can find these guys into the show notes. But handles just CrossFit DeLand, right?
CrossFitDeLand.com.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. So we'll drop it.
Easy.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for
Absolutely.
spending some
Thank
time
you
with us. It's
guys.
awesome.
Thanks for
It's
having
good.
us.
And we'll talk to you guys in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
All right.